was from Mr. John Yakim. His comments actually covered over about approximately 15 questions in his comments. Most of these are going to be addressed at tonight's meeting. He starts with asking about the budget and what we have reduced as far as our spending and the costs that were cut, and also what our current revenue streams are. Mr. Little will be giving a report later in this meeting about the status of that, and we have certainly have all the departments have been watching their costs and cutting their bills, and the council had laid off approximately 40 full-time and part-time employees total, and everyone is trying to do their best as far as savings from a municipal standard. Had two questions about the fire departments. The first one was about the first one was about personnel and the fire agreement. The fire agreement does not cover personnel, so the municipality of Monroeville does not employ the fire and EMS personnel, and it is the fire chief's responsibility for the training and for the employment of those individuals. The fire agreement is really more about apparatus, and then how the relationship between us and the municipality, or the municipality and the fire departments goes. And we're always evaluating this. We have a new fire agreement that will be coming up here shortly, and we'll be looking into all of the matters there. The next question about the fire departments is about the Quint 1, which is on the agenda for this evening. We'll be discussing this in detail later about the equipment the equipment change over there at one of the fire departments. But both of those fire department questions are specifically for the fire departments, and that's where that information would be best gathered. The senior center and the library, we are still working to open up both buildings. Council has recently called back the employees of both departments, and both departments are working very hard with Public Works to ensure that they will be opening up safely. They are following all the CDC guidelines, all the state guidelines, all the county guidelines, the Library Association guidelines, and the Senior Center guidelines. Everything's being put together, and we are going to be opening those facilities only whenever it is safe. At this point, they are looking at perhaps an August opening, but unfortunately, the way that the information is coming in with COVID and the cases that are coming in, it is really on a day-to-day basis, an evaluation basis, but they will not be open until they are safe for the community. And both departments will be going back to offering as much online service as they possibly can. And we're hoping to get back to our new normal as quickly as possible. But it is more than likely the library will be open sooner than the senior center will be. And one of the comments from Mr. Yakim was that would be prudent, considering that with school coming up and maybe there's online schooling, that there might be some resources that parents may need and students may need at the library, and that is a point well taken. But we are trying to get both those facilities open safely as quickly as possible. And then the other comment was about the swimming pools, the local swimming pools, and their relationship with the municipality. This year, all of the neighborhood pools are open: Garden City, Gateway Heights, Haymaker Swim Club, and Park Swim Club. All of them are accepting memberships this season. Because of some of the restrictions, there may be they may have some capacity issues, and I believe that is the case for one or two of the clubs, but all their information is online: GardenCityDolphins.com, GatewayHeights.org, HaymakerPool.org, and ParkSwimClub.org. All of this can be found on the internet with a Google search, and but all of those pools are open, and we are still actively working with them to see what services we can provide and how we can help them along the way. Our rec department had to cancel all of their summer camps, so as far as any kind of services that we needed to do or have for our residents, those were all canceled, but we are still in talks with the neighborhood pools, and we wish them the best this summer. And it's certainly been hot and a good summer for swimming, and people are certainly ready to be outside. So,
Eric, you want to take this one or me? I can.
Well, let me finish up 1 second here, gentlemen. Let me finish up with both of these comments. That'll be our comment section. Both Mr. Henningsen and Mr. Yakim's comments will be fully placed in the permanent record. All of council has those exact comments as well, but those are the comments from the residents. And with that, I'm going to close the Citizens Night portion